Well, hello there, YouTube world. It is Wednesday, March 30th of the year 2022. Here's the question of the day. What are you doing to make yourself a little bit better? How are you improving your week? It's midweek. Time for the midweek checkup. And it's almost the end of the month, and it's almost the end of the first quarter of the year. Okay, a few questions. And if the answer is no to any of these questions, look in the mirror. Tell yourself why you can't answer yes. Okay? And remember, I'm not a CPA, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not an attorney, and please do not subscribe to my channel. Do not like anything. Do not ask me for a recommendation from a credit card. I'm not going to ask for anything anymore, okay? I'm just humbly mazske finance. I feel at times I ask too much. So don't do anything. Just try to learn a little bit from my stories, learn from my failures, learn from my successes, etc., etc. I'll share stories. But the question is, what are you going to do to improve yourself? Okay? Every week, every day, every month, every year. Set goals. Try to improve yourself. Okay? I want to throw out a few suggestions on things, okay, that I see people doing. Are you eating out less than you were before? More than you were before? Are you buying a newer vehicle? Are you holding on to older vehicles? If you have debt, are you paying down debt? If you're not paying down your debt, I suggest, I encourage you to start paying down your debt. Okay? If you have debt, if you have a HELOC and you have debt, if you've taken a loan out and you have debt, if you have credit card debt, before you invest, I encourage you, figure out a plan to pay that debt down. It doesn't mean you can't invest, but have a plan to pay that debt down. All right? Have you bought your first rental property? If you haven't, why not? I've said this many times. It is not that hard. There are other YouTubers out there who have courses that will cost hundreds of dollars. You don't need to subscribe to them. I mean, if you want to spend your money, and if you're the sort of person you need that extra hand-holding, okay, go ahead. It's your money. I'm not telling you what to do. But I don't think you need to. All right? It's so simple. It's so simple. All you got to do is look at your chosen market. Run the numbers. There are online mortgage calculators. You can figure out from a buy price, and if you put 20% down, what your mortgage dollar amount will be and what that mortgage payment will be amortized over 30 years. You can do that with mortgage calculators. You can pull up and get an estimate on the taxes for such and such property. If it's annual taxes, divide by 12, it comes up with a monthly payment. You can contact an insurance company and get an estimate, or go by your knowledge of what you pay on your home if you have it, or talk to another landlord. Just try to get a ballpark estimate of what the insurance will be. Then you know your numbers of what that mortgage payment will be, your principal and your interest, your taxes, and your insurance. Okay? So that's your mortgage payment. Then you hold out. Let's just round it out to 20% of your gross rent. You hold out, you separate, you segregate, you put in a separate account. 20% for vacancies, repairs, and capital expenditures. Your home, your apartment will go vacant at times. You still need to pay the mortgage. You will have leaking sinks. You will need to fix them. You will have a hot water heater go bad or a roof go bad. You'll need to fix it. You have to hold money out for those future occurrences because they can and do happen. You also, if you are not self-managing, you need to pay a property manager. So you need to allocate for that property manager. Maybe they charge 8%, 9%, 10%, or 11%. Or maybe you're 12%, okay? Whatever they charge. Figure it out, what your property manager and your chosen market, what they charge. Hold that out. Whatever's left over then. And if you have any other expenses I didn't say, like if you're responsible for cutting grass or paying the water bill, hold that out. And then whatever's left over after all expenses, that's your positive cash flow. Personally, I strive to get $250 per unit. But I also look at what my yield is, okay? I don't want to spend $1 million and get $250 a month positive cash flow. That return is minuscule, okay? I strive, minimum strive, 12% return on my real estate. I like to get higher. I like 15% or 20%, but at a minimum, I try 12%. There are times I may go a little bit lower, and that's reasons I'm a veteran real estate investor in a way. I've been doing it 5 years. Now, I'm not somebody who's been doing 20 years, but I've been investing for 30 years in some fashion, okay? So I don't know what I'm talking about, do I? I don't. So anyway, you run your numbers. It's not that hard. If in your chosen market you cannot find any deals at all, well, it's a big country. There are 50 states in the United States of America and the District of Columbia. Find a new market. You know, you've heard me on this channel talk about Northwest Indiana. You've heard me talk about Chicago. You've heard me mention other cities around this country. I have property in Birmingham. I have property in Virginia. I have property in Indiana. I have property in Illinois. There are investors who invest in California. There are investors who invest here in Florida, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's not that hard, okay? It is not that hard. So you don't have to put in a lot of work. You got to do a little bit of work. It's not hard, okay? Same way for everything. If you want to invest in your 401k at work, that is the easiest thing to do. If you're not doing it, why aren't you? Okay? If you have especially if you have a match, a 3% match, a 5% match, that's free money. Only put in, this is what I would do, what the match would be. Okay? That's free money. But if you don't want to do that, then I bet that you must have an IRA, right? Because if you're not doing your company's 401k, maybe you have an IRA. If you're not doing that, then you must already have rental property. So congratulations, okay? Because rental property, in my humble opinion, is the fastest way to create wealth. Stock investing, though, can create wealth. Don't let these YouTubers tell you it can't. It can, but it creates it a different way. You have to put your money into it. You cannot leverage. It's too risky to leverage. It's called margin. You don't want to leverage in the stock market, okay? So, but you can make money in the stock market. I've done it. I don't work for Wall Street. I was a cop. I was in the Navy. I was an electronics technician. If I can do it, so can you. If I can buy real estate, so can you. If I can use a simple, basic credit card to get a free vacation, so can you. If I can put air in my tires, if I can rotate my tires to increase the longevity of my tires wearing out, so can you. If I change my oil on a regular basis, so increase the chances my engine will hold up, so can you. All right. If I floss, 30%, only 30% of Americans floss their teeth. 33 out of 10 people floss their teeth on a regular basis. I guarantee you're one of those 3 that flosses your teeth, right? If not, why not? Look at old people. How many old people are missing teeth? How many old people have false teeth? Okay? Take care of your health. Are you walking? Are you working out in a gym? Are you swimming? Are you kayaking? Take care of yourself. Physically, mentally, spiritually, financially. Take care of yourself. And always strive to improve. Sure, you're going to get knocked down sometimes. Sure, you're going to trip over your own feet sometimes and fall flat on your face and maybe break your nose. That might happen. But you get back up and you keep plugging away. Okay? All right, so with that being said, the rest of today, there should be 2 guests joining me later today if it works out. One, you've come to know and love. That's Millennial Mike. He's a fairly regular guest on my channel. And the other one is a person who I scheduled this probably 2 months ago. I don't know. They haven't confirmed. I've sent them a link for it. They haven't confirmed. So we'll see. We'll see if they appear today. Hopefully they do. If so, you're in for a double treat this afternoon or this evening when I get them loaded. All right. Lots of stuff is going on. I found out there's probably another delay, and I don't know why, for my dock and my tiki hut. It's already been 6 months. I've been told all along mid-March. Now I'm being told perhaps mid-April, but they're not telling me why. I need to know why. I need to know why. So we'll see. We'll see. All right. So anyway, Y'all take care, stay safe, and Mazske is signing out.